Hello everyone. Today we'll be exploring email accounts in ERPNext. You can connect your email account to ERPNext so that you can send and receive emails right from ERPNext. This lets your team handle all communications with customers, suppliers, and other departments directly in the system, which makes things more efficient, clear, and organized. You can use ERPNext to manage more than one email account that you send and receive emails from outgoing email account. This account is used to send invoices, notifications, reports, codes, and other messages. Incoming email account. This is where you get and process emails that come in, like replies from customers, requests for help, or questions about sales. For ERPNext to work right, it needs at least one email account that is set up to send emails by default and one default email account for incoming messages. You usually need to set up an email domain before you can make an email account. To make an email account, go to Home, ERPNext Settings, and Email Account, or you can navigate it through Awesome Bar. Click Add Email Account. The domain configuration tells ERPNext how to connect to your company's email server, which was explained earlier in the email domain setup. But ERPNext makes it easier to set up for popular email services. You can go straight to email account setup without making an email domain if you are using Gmail, Yahoo, or any similar ones. These services come with built-in settings that make setup easier. Type the full email address here. Make sure the right email domain is set up before you go on if you are not using Gmail or Outlook. Add any of the email account name here. By pressing the Save button, ERPNext will try to connect to your email account and check your credentials. If set up right, emails that come in will start to sync with ERPNext. This account will send out emails like codes, sales orders, and notifications. When you set up incoming email, ERPNext can automatically get emails, make documents such as issues or leads, keep track of conversations with customers in the ERP. How to set it up? Enable incoming here. Type in the incoming server that is being used. To make setup easier, use present setting for services like Gmail or Outlook. All emails sent from ERPNext come from the outgoing email account that was set up. This includes reports, invoices, payments, reminders, newsletters, and system alerts. How to set it up? Set up your account to allow outgoing email. Enable this option. Enter the information for your SMTP server. Services like Gmail and Outlook that are popular already have settings set up to make things easier. You have two choices for sending emails here. Use TLS If your SMTP server uses TLS encryption to send emails, turn this on. Set the right SMTP port here. Port 587 is for TLS and port 465 is for SSL. Port 25 is the default non-secure and not recommended port. You can even add a signature. This would allow automatic sending of signature to all emails that are sent. How ERPNext deals with responses. When you send an email using ERPNext, the email address of the sender will be the one you choose. The reply to address, on the other hand, will usually be your default email account for incoming messages. Any response from a customer will go to the email account that is coming in and get automatically picked up by ERPNext. It also gets a tag and a link to the right communication thread in ERPNext.